Memphis, Tennessee, at the junction of Walker Homes. West, South Side, West Side. Anyway, I'm so happy because our electricity finally came on. It's been off like since 11 o'clock Saturday, and it's now 10:43 a.m. And I spent all morning because like I touched some food with my fish and it was like thawed, so I panicked. Like, it wasn't. It was still cold a little bit, but anyway, I cooked all the fish. I cooked some pork chops. I cooked some chicken. And something else. I got real tired, and on the same day as the death of my brother, James Earl Thomas passed away. And I happened to be sitting on the porch and I saw the commotion up there. No clue what was going on. After the ambulance had left and everything, I went and asked, Shirley about, how's James doing? And she says, well, he's going to be in the hospital a few days. He's going to be okay. Next thing I know, I see her driving off like 2 minutes, like she barely finished talking to me, went in the house. Next thing I know, she's going out of the house. And so I see his cousin. She told me he passed away. He was on the porch with his brother, and he had a seizure, and then he had a stroke. And but he hadn't been well since he had ran out of gas, and on the side of the road, and he was filling up this car, and it was one of those where it dead ends, but you can make a left or a right. But he was parked right there, and the person slammed right into him and like punctured a lung, broke his hip, uh, thigh bones. It was very very bad, and he was in a wheelchair for a while. He got out of the wheelchair, and it looks like he was doing real real well. But anyway, so that was sort of sad. Um, it was funny because like I really like wasn't believing it. Like for some reason I was like till last night I was like damn. Anyway, that's that. That's sad. But yeah, I'm glad that everything's working. I charge up my phone. I realized I really can't. Well, I'm like it's like I was at the point where I can't survive here. Uh, like I need because I don't have a car. I need ice. Like that food I cooked in, I need ice to put that. I have the coolers and everything, but the other ice things, I had it in my freezer, and I had put one in my refrigerator. I don't know. I just panicked this morning. I was like, I just can't live like this. I was like, yeah. So, yeah. And Saturday I went to a picnic. I cannot drink vodka. And Jerry knows that, but it's like I haven't wanted a cup. I really just wanted like really some ice. He's like, you gonna be wasting that ice. So I said, all right, give me the vodka and the orange juice. Anything, and I hadn't been sleeping good. I um, Fred had made some quarter chicken legs, and there was some coleslaw. It was real pretty coleslaw. It was like they just grated it, and it was real fresh tasting. And spaghetti with some meat sauce. I sat down, I ate that, and I fell asleep. And it was like probably about like around like 11 or 12 o'clock or something like that. So, and I fell asleep. Jerry woke me up at 6 o'clock, and I didn't even really wake up. All I did was just come home. But like with the heat, not sleeping at night, haven't been really sleeping, and then a full belly. That was it. Usually I do that with turkey. And anyway, I don't know. I was tired, and so I woke up. I think I heard a big noise. Some woke me up. Um, I, and then like and for a minute I thought I was in Kansas. Like we have trains over here because we're at the junction. I was like, is that a tornado? And I was like, nah. So about then I realized that I didn't have no power. The lights was out. And in the morning when I walked up Harahan, there was a tree that had snapped all the lines. That was one tree. So I called that one in. Then walked up to Ford Road. There was another one there. Come find out that these trees had fell all over the place. I blame the city because the city was just going around cutting the trees, and they don't think about. Oh, I call it. I don't, they don't think about the result. I think the way they do the trees, um, how you say, weaken them. Except for that one tree that fell up here, that was an old tree, and it had been raining a lot, and the ground got wet. But it looked like lightning had hit that. It's like the way that they got tore off. That branch got tore off. Then it hit the tree that was in front of it. You know, which was a real pretty tree. I can't think of it. It's a state tree. I can't think of it right now, but it's really pretty big flowers. Except for like, I like it from a distance. I have one now volunteering up my backyard, but like if they're in the front yard, it's a lot of leaves you have to clean up. But anyway, I'm gonna go finish my book. I couldn't finish reading this book last night because the lights went out. Like, it's like well, I have this much left. And I don't know, my radio's inside. I had my emergency weather radio with its light on and the weather channel. It seems like somehow I broke the antenna at the last emergency, which wasn't that bad, and I don't know where the antenna went. On the channel, the emergency channel, it's too much static. Actually, last night, like, well, I slept pretty good. I went around to the back. Everybody was out barbecuing the food they had in the refrigerator and getting out. That's when I realized this morning. It's like I didn't go over there, until it went like I couldn't read this book anymore, just to see it. Because somebody was telling me they was back there and they were gonna barbecue everybody's food, but it was late. They had a cold drink. They had beer that was in ice, and they had a cold drink. So I had a cold drink. I was like, oh wow, where'd you get? Oh, it was nice. It was nice. Sitting there, and I got sprayed with off. So I was like, yeah, I had two of them. They were real little, like I don't know, like 6 ounces. I don't know where they got these at. Maybe 8 ounces. I don't know. Maybe it could have been 12, but they were shaped sort of weird. Anyway, so like, yeah. So today. Maybe I could catch up on the news. We could find out. I hear that Trump's back in town, and back in not town, in Washington D.C. So we'll see what's going on. Because they're now investigating him. They have a special commission. I don't know. I have words written down. But anyway, again, I'm tired. And well, thank God the air came on because it was gonna get hot. I might have to go inside and have the air conditioner on. But now all I want to do is kick back and just baste in the fan and wait for my ice. Like turn to ice. Anyway, so I can have some ice water. Anyway, we have water and gas. So that's why I went ahead and cooked inside. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. We got the electricity came on. We couldn't survive another day. We have a lot of sick people around here on oxygen, and people can't take the heat. Oh, last night Miss Brown, because it was so dark and I was gonna get us, and I could see the ambulance, the fire truck showed up, and they took her away. I was always worried about her ever since her son had put a gun to her and tried to kill her. Well, he wasn't gonna kill her, as he said. But anyway, he just, well, anyway, long story. But he was like gone for like 4 years. He just got back and moved in with her, and I hadn't seen her, so I was worried, So I had asked somebody, and they told me that she had been in rehab. She had came back, and she just got back, so still hadn't seen her. I'm waiting for Miss Thomas to wake up, so I put down there. Give her my condolences. I probably should have went earlier, but the family was, there, and it's off till too new. But it was anniversary of my brother's death. It never gets like something you get accustomed to. Well, anyway, I'm gonna bath in the 2017 air condition probably this afternoon. I'm gonna try to wait to 3. And like, I didn't know cooking could tire you out. Oh, I'm so glad that activity came on because like I was just saying that they I don't know. I have to check on this liver. I'm not sure if it's thawed in there. I'm gonna get ahead and cook it and have it. I'm gonna make liver, onions, and gravy. And I didn't do a good job. I panicked with the fish. A rush. I sort of calmed down like once I like got the fish done, but oh, and I did turkey. I cooked up some turkey. Oh, I had like 2 pounds of ground turkey. Cooked that up. I just squared it for the square bread. I'm having like windy sides. I just squared everything. It's like it's frozen. I just cut it. So, cut it like in thirds and then in half, and so little squares. Oh well. So we finally got electricity back. They were saying first they said 2 weeks. I know they was working on Ford Road, and I didn't understand why they didn't get right to Harahan yesterday, but I hope Miss Brown's okay. Hello, Internet.